Mr. Mark, Mr. Groundhog, Mr. Neil. Hello, 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 hello. And yes, I was making coffee, giving sweet, sweet lovins to the wifey. What's good, my friends? Wifey's gonna plug in, so if you're gonna say hi now, or forever hold your peace. No? Okay, fine. Okay, nobody's saying hi, so I love you, baby.
Yeah, well, hello, everybody, anyways.
You hear that? She says hello, so she said hi to you, so whatever. I love you. Lurking in the grocery store, eh? Creepy. What is good? Mark says hello. Hello. Choo Choo is just chilling with me tonight. He's on the laptop looking at me, trying to keep me saying PG-13. Mark says hello. Like he really did say it like that. Okay, she's plugged in. Bye, people. Sorry, I picked the wrong time to take my place to the sink. Harsh, Mark. You know I'm here exactly 2 minutes after 5 every night. The nerve, I say. The nerve. I'm taking a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Because it's been kind of one of those... We've had an actually pretty good week. It's just seems to have been a lot longer than it should have been. That's funny. I know Mark was rocking the Rat 1. I was rocking this today. The real steel. I like the 3/4. It's nice. Real steel Luna. Brother John at Great Bull Panic had this, and he knew my infatuation with wood, and I had just met him, and he knew that I would absolutely love it. And Brother John from Grateful Panic, seriously, my favorite. What kind of knife is this? This is like because it doesn't lock. There's no lock on it, so it's like a Swiss Army knife, basically. So I don't know. I can't remember what kind of style that is. Is that like a slip joint? I think it's a slip joint. It's kind of like the carbon steel one that Mike sent me. The case one somewhere. But man, this thing it's just a slicey, mean little knife, and the grain lighter. This is olive wood, but because I've used it so much, the grain got so much darker and more prominent. Just, this is everything I love in a knife. Everything. Like, it's freaking. And of course, because I was playing with the wood, I pulled out the BC Gerbs one. Cleaned it up a little bit. Played with it. But so now that this one's been put away for a while. When I made that knife for the competition, I never really thought about the swelling of the wood. I thought when wood was dried, like for like a year and a half, 2 years, like the moisture had seeped right out of it, that it couldn't shrink anymore. But like this one, you can kind of see there's an edge pulling on it now. You can definitely see that the wood has shrunk a little bit, but I have the grinder, so I'm just gonna grind it flat. And yeah, this one's nice too. I like the double choil. Perfect little knife. And of course, on my handy dandy, I don't know, it's webbing. It's my webbing belt. I broke my last belt, so if I'm rocking a knife out, it's with webbing. I should make a nicer double wide webbing belt. I think it would be better than a single, because the single kind of bites into you. And obviously I have this little Olight Bic lighter. If I have the other hoodie on, I have another pocket, and I usually, and this one was clipped into my pocket as well. This one never leaves. This is between this one and the camper as well. The camper's in the other hoodie, and it's always in that pocket. So every jacket that I wear is outfitted with some sort of steel. It's funny. What's going on, Steven? Found some really bright yellow. It's not fluorescent, but it's an actual yellow paracord. Never go wrong with more paracord. What else? I'm gonna try and get some more work done on this either tonight or tomorrow, because this is gonna take a while. Got it all figured out where I'm going to have to drill a whole bunch of micro holes in a pattern, so I can. Where did all that hair go? It's somewhere around here anyway. I have a big bag of elk. Oh, it's right here. Elk hair that I'm going to put on it. And it's going to be a moose knuck, but elk knuck. But moose knuckle sounds funnier than elk knuckle. But the one of one knuck for Mr. Zach over there at Goons Gear. I made him one earlier, and I didn't think it through, and with anything I send to anybody, it will always have a tracking number. I'm done with putting stuff in the mail with a stamp with no tracking number, because shit goes missing so much easier if it's not insured and has a tracking number. So I'm learning with the shipping shit. So, but this and this will have a tracking number, and but yeah. Packing all of our stuff up. Well, it's not all of it right now, but all the tools have their home and will be put into proper bins and whatnot, because it's just time. It's just time. You know what I mean? Just time. But one hobby at a time, one project at a time. And then when everything's organized and set up, P&W stuff. Hey, I said stuff about your packet. Were you here last weekend or last Friday? I can't. This week is just glad it's done. I'm glad to see my friends, because my friends keep me somewhat sane. But were you here when I showed your package off? Because P&W Fun Stuff sent me a package with suede and flashlights and these wands. I gotta show you these wands again because they're super cool. These wands are freaking fantastic, dude. Just stoked about these. I have an idea with all of my little, like, I want to make a little knick-knack shelf from all, like, with all my stickers and all my little theses and thoses and like just the plethora of awesome that this community has been gifting us. Like I have a wall of, like, I have a pin board with all the leathers and all the channel stickers, and but I need more space, and then hopefully figure that out. Knocking on wood. And that's another thing. With a wooden knuck, you always have a piece of wood to knock on too. Or if you have a pen made by P&W's Fun Stuff, you always have a piece of wood. Or if you have a wand, it's wood. You can always knock on it, because you just gotta, you know, just never know. So wifey does these little diamond painting things, and they all come with these little trays. And this one has some of my router wood bits and keeps like all your little projects that you're doing separate. I want to have like a little slide, like, you know, those little bits and bobs drawer cabinets. I want something like that where I can have all these little knickknacks put in that I can put labels on. Do this project next, or you're way the hell behind on this project, so do that one. But to have that organizational space would be just putting it out there. Just putting it out there, you know what I mean? But yes, thank you again, PNW. That those flashlights like we have one at the front door for when we do the dogs up and down the stairs at night. It's perfect. It's perfect. So they're being used for sure. Hey, Robert. How are you tonight? Your desktop is wood? Nice. Yeah, mine's got like that veneer. And I don't even know if it's proper wood or if it's just but and bamboo. Is bamboo wood or is it a I guess it's got pulp, so I guess it could be a wood, but it's not wood, you know what I mean? But yeah. I've collected a lot. It's a grass. Okay, there you go. So it's not even wood. Mom, what's happening? How you been, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. It's been a minute, as they say nowadays. How was your week? Mr. Wolf and Jimmy both looked the wood. Nice. Just got back from travels back in the States. That's good. Jimbus Maximus. What's happening? Back to the States, eh? So how was your vacay? Was it good? Or was it on different stuff? Did you have to go do things or it's the one thing, like we don't do a lot of traveling, and I've traveled across this Canada a few times, and I always end up back here because I just don't like island living. Is way different than mainland living because everybody's in such a freaking hurry to do nothing, basically. Like, hurry up and wait on the everything on the island is like just is chill. The Squirrel King extraordinaire. What is good, Maddie? Glad to see you here. How was your week, my friend? I was just going to ask that question, Mark. What part? Oh, Maddie, you just made my day. How's little Eli doing? I'll always be Team Eli. Hashtag Team Eli for life. What are you carrying today, Maddie? I showed what I was carrying earlier. And now the desk, oh, it's right here. Remember when Brother John sent me this one from Grateful Panic? that was my apple slicer for the day. Tell you, this is one of my faves for sure. And the patina, like remember the white or the lightness of the olive wood before? Now it's all dark and loved. Man, it's just feels good in the hand. And it's slip joint too, so it's fantastic. Masawa, Masawa. Beautiful country there, though. I tell you, I've seen some of the country of Japan on videos and stuff. Man, there's something in the water there for sure. The only place in the world that wasabi can grow. Well, except if it's manufactured habitat. And then it's just not the same because it's something in the water. Yeah, it is, Jim. It is. I dig it. There was a fella we've talked through YouTube. He offered us just this amazing opportunity, and if we had passports and the means and say 20 grand in the bank, we would have absolutely jumped on it. But we got to get, like, I don't know how it is to immigrate from Canada to the States, and if it's an issue, like if like everybody's getting in the States pretty easy, and you just get over the border basically. But I want to do it proper, but apparently it's quite the process, and but the opportunity that was put on her plate was just I want it to happen so bad. So if any of you beautiful people have it in you and you win a lot of money, all we need roughly, well, if you even have like a nice tow behind trailer, not a fifth wheel, like a tow behind, and say 20 grand just to like invest in somebody, let us know, because we will make arrangements to get to that opportunity. And man, I tell you, Mr. Pete, how you doing, brother? It's great to see you, and I appreciate you stopping by because I know how it bothers you. So I just know that you're always appreciated when you come here, brother. Hope everything's been well for you. Hope your week was awesome. Yeah, but when the next better opponent comes in, he's going to nick-snack right quick, and here's your kick in the ass as you're going out kind of deal. So I would like to do it properly. Like everybody should trust those people that are trying to do it right, because those are the ones that you want. I know you would, Mark. I know. And tell you, like, if the stars line and everything it was supposed to be, it would it would just, I mean, like even some of the freaking politicians down there, they came in on tourist visas and then just became, okay, I live here now. Like after that 6-month visa, they just decided, oh, I like it here, I'm just going to stay, instead of like following the proper protocol of being a citizen of, apparently it's, I don't understand it. I don't even care to understand it anymore, because even if you start to understand it, it all changes, and then you're supposed to understand that when it just doesn't make any sense anyway. So why even try? Just everything wants to kill you there, man. I would love to go there. The waves look amazing. The water is exactly, when I think of paradise, the waters that you guys have, like that Caribbean beautiful blue, is just, oh, and you're on a just ginormous huge island. It's just kind of like an island, but a really 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 big one. But yeah, like everything wants to kill you there, man. I, I I've always wanted to go to Australia though, for sure. I really have. Ground fog, Mr. Fred. It's only 95. Yeah, like, and yeah, heat is an issue. I don't like sweating sweat. I mean, like if I'm working, but like all the time, like no. And I need water. I don't like desert. I'm an island boy. But Pete, yes, often I've thought of that. Many times. My cousins went down to Australia. Um, 2 spare rooms, 50 meters from the beach. You're shitting me. Are you on property? Do you like? Are you like right next door to people? 50 meters to the beach. Oh. I'll be right back. So Pete Morsey, Aussie, Mr. Pete. Okay, yeah. He says he's got 2 spare rooms in Australia, 50 meters from the beach. Just saying.
Except for everything that wants to kill you.
And that's what I said that too.
Have you seen the size of the spiders there? I would die.
But it would be lovely. We would be 50 meters from the beach.
Oh, that's crazy. I sigh.
How's the immigration policy in the state there, Mr. Pete? Is it? I mean, we're a Commonwealth brother, so like it's got to be kind of easy. Oh, could you see me surfing one of the beaches? I could totally see that. Like, yeah, I could. But everything wants to kill you, Mr. Pete. Everything wants to kill you there. But you have kangaroo. Oh, they want to kill you too. But they're cool. They're like just as violent as elk. You just, if you get in their space, they just want to mess you up. But if you just like, but you have saltwater crocodiles, and you have sharks. You have sharks. Louisiana. The food in Louisiana. So we've been watching Hex Kitchen all the time. And you lived where the Bee Gees hometown was? 25 kilometers north of Brisbane. Dude. Man. So who buys gear at thrift shops and yard sales? I do all the time. I bet you do. I bet you got two thumbs and does that too. This guy, that's you. Our suburban mate. I live on a peninsula 25 miles north of Brisbane. Oh yeah, you're kilometers too. But you drive on the wrong side of the road. I could figure that out. And you love roasting tires down there. Stay alive. Jimbus. Yeah, buddy, that's hilarious. that's awesome. Well, I tell you, like, you've got my email. Email me like what like if it's easy. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a jaunt. I can't swim back to Canada. But it's kind of got the same climate as BC, doesn't it? It's like you've got your seasons. Like it does snow in Australia. I know that. But 50 meters from the beach, like, and I bet you it's a beauty of a beach, isn't it, Pete? Oh no, it snows. I've picked up some great items. Which Swiss Army did you get for $4? 8 wool blankets for less. That's a steal. If you buy a new wool blanket, like a sheet of plywood size, that'll cost you 80, $100. So for 8 blankets. Doors open, beers in the fridge. Welcome anytime. Yeah, it does snow in the south. I knew Canada. Like it does have a lot of similar sub. Yeah, like yeah sub. So the winters in Australia, where Pete is 23 degrees often. Oh, she's plugged in. That's dope, Pete. I don't drink, but yeah, I'll definitely drink some sodas or root beer or as Canada Dry is an ale. So technically, I would be tipping an ale with you. What's the deal with marijuana down there? Is it kind of legal? If a doctor says you can have it, can you get it? Because that's kind of like 100% need of mine. Because I prefer that over the any other medication that they try to stuff down my throat, because I don't kind of do that. But if anything like, there's black markets for fucking everything, right? Oh, you're making us want to go to Australia more and more, bro. Like, seriously. Have you seen that little his son, Steve's kid? I can't remember what his name is, but him and his mom are like running that zoo like it's like he's still there. Like his whole spirit is. When I think Australia, he's the bloke. Him and Dundee are the two blokes that I think of, or mates. Or no blokes. Blokes are Aussie or European. Mates are Aussies. That's so cool. He's south of Brisbane, or north of Brisbane. I think he said it's either south or north. He's just close to Brisbane. Jimbus, absolutely. He's like a spitting image. It's a pilgrimage, apparently. I know 100 blokes like him. Nice. Okay, we're on the same page anyway. You know what I'm saying. But like I'm deathly allergic to wasps and bees. And I mean, I've got EpiPens and they save me a little bit just to get enough to the hospital. And then they got to do a whole flush on me. But other than that, I don't know what kind of things stain down there. And north of Brisbane. Yeah, that's right. Red Cliff Peninsula. Oh, yeah, and the sand is red down there. That's right. I think that's more. Oh, and you can go, like, is it. So I watch a lot of people that, like, just take a metal detector and walk the beaches, or not the beaches, the red dirt, and find like nuggets that are like massive all over the place in the States. Is it kind of like how it is with opal mines? Do you have to buy property, or is there open areas where you can just go do that kind of stuff? North Brisbane. Mr. Field, what's happening? West Momoa for life, indeed. How are you doing, Phil? What is the good word of the day for you, my friend? And I think I already know what it is. It's something to do with life. I bet you he's thinking life right now. The word of the day is life. You gold prospect often, generally just hit a creek. Nice. Have you and Orion, Mr. Dean, that's probably like, hey, have you seen Al? But he lives in like because Australia is so big, so that puffin. Fantastic. I did that just previous to jumping on, so I'm lit. Nice. Stay blessed, Jim. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great weekend, brother. Yes, sir. That, a little coffee, and of course, I need a break, so give me a break. And it's always in a 2-pack because one is just not enough. So you gotta, if you're gonna indulge, you do it good. One is good, but 2 is better. Here you go. Didn't work. Sorry about that. Tell you what, though. This one's for you, brother. This one's for you. And I always try to save the one that breaks with the most chocolate on it for the last one. So you really get that last good. That's good. You know what I mean? No, dude. The one that you sent us, well, it was, I can't even remember. It was some, I want to say it was like a strawberry cheesecake or something like that. That was like, it was something else. It was like one of those aha moments when you eat something. It's like, yes, this is freaking exactly what I wanted. Yeah, the cheesecake one. That one was so good. Handyman. I gotta get Google. Handyman. Okay, so it's got the bottle opener, the can opener, the small blade, the big blade, the file, the saw, the scissors, the wrench, the awl, the small flat. Bet you that's a reversed file or something. The corkscrew, the package hook, and probably all of the little, but that's what it is. For $4. That's a steal, dude. It's saying right now that that particular one is worth $124. So you got $100, $120 off that knife. Off to the pub for a counter meal and a good lady wife. Awesome. Pete, seriously, man, send me an email. We'll shoot the shit more about that. Maybe we can make your house like a B&B or like a come for a vacay, stay with us and like make it worth your while for us to come and hang, because that would be freaking amazing. 25 or 50 yards from a fucking amazing beach. Oh yeah. Have a good time with your wifey, Mr. Pete. Stay blessed. Thanks for staying out and hanging out with us for this much. I know it takes a toll on you. Like seriously, you can't beat that. But the overall, like, that's the cheapest you can get. I can find it for $120.55, but that's and that's Canadian, so whatever that is in American. So 120, so that's like $80. That's still a freaking heck of a deal for sure. Yeah, I'm totally, Mr. Pete. Have a blessed weekend, brother. Right, Phil? Greatest prices ever. That's hilarious. Oh, I fear change, people. I fear the change, but change is good. Change is good. Haven't been able to make sales lately, but hope to get back at it soon. I also seen that some AK no longer have played. What? That some AKs will no longer. Really, eh? Remember when penny candy, you can go and get like 5 cent. Like back in the day, I used to get $1 for allowance, just for like doing my, like making my bed and making it clean. So I'd get $1 a week. And then obviously as I got older, but $1 would get you a pack of Nerds, a whole bunch of 5-cent candies, and a soda for $1. Like you can't get that shit anymore. Like just the thing of Nerds is probably like $5, and a soda like $2.50, and then 5-cent candies are not 5-cent candies; they're like penny candies, and they're 25 cents now. $1 used to be $1. Just doesn't make sense, right, my love?
What?
It just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Is there coffee still?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, whoa. Crazy.
I'm supposed to call Ralph at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
He bought $80 for leather, so yeah. Just enough for a couple shirts.
Take a look at it anyways, make sure it's gonna be worth the price.
No, he bought it exactly for the same.
Oh.
have you. That is drippy. Oh, no, don't. Don't spill, don't spill, don't spill, don't spill, don't spill. Eek. Remember when 3.5, you can get it for like $15? Yeah. Nothing says yum more than a nice fresh cup of coffee. It's true. So there's a knot that I'm trying to learn. It's called the diamond knot. Check email for photos, Terps. Can I share said pictures? Use my discretion kind of deal? Oh, dude. You can't really see the... Yeah, that there is a slice of heaven, my friends. That is a slice of heaven. Oh. LTD, bro. LTD. All day, every day. Be throwing waters, throwing lines in the waters, and just... Oh. Yes, please. Let's figure that out, because, man, just got to figure out what I would do for work. But if there's any delivery jobs out there, sign me the frick up. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Back to the day where there was some serenity and peace. Everything's just, everybody wants something for something. Really, eh? What about housing? Man, if there's tons of work for driving, and if there's housing is not an issue, and immigration's not a huge issue to get through. And he got the right mind frame, man. No worries. Like, full on. Everything works out, right? Therapy is absolutely, that is full on truth, Phil. I used to pick up lemon heads and other candies for 10 cents a box. We had a barbecue place called Cobb's. I would go there and get 16 ounces of cold chopped beef sandwich for 65 cents. North of Brisbane, Phil. Australia. But like, seriously though, those sunsets and sunrises, man. Oh, okay. So does it really, like, does the bowl go the different way? What the fuck was happening that? I feel like the dogs are fighting up there. Cost of, yeah, taxes. You guys are taxed like us. That's exactly what I thought too, man. Simpsons don't let you guys go the opposite. Yeah, because of the freaking. Oh yeah, there was this. Can you do this? No, so. Can you do that? No. That way. That way. No. I can't be like watching for your comments and doing it at the same time, but like do one way and then do the opposite. Excuse me? For one pack, or like a carton of cigarettes, like, or like a single deck of cigarettes of 20 cigarettes. You're telling me it's $3 for one cigarette? Or is it like for pack for 25? Pack of 25 for $65. What about, oh, man, what's it, the big cans of Foster Lager? What does that cost you? A big, like a big boy, like what? $65 for a pack of fucking darts. That is just. That just doesn't make sense to me. Fostas. It's true. Wobblies. But a pint in a pub is $10 plus. And that's 21 ounces. Because you guys do a full pint down there. You don't do half pints like everybody else. Mr. John, what's happening? Yeah, you and me both, Mark. The only ale I drink is ginger ale, and the only beer that I drink is root. But I'll smoke with the best of them. So that's the positive, Mr. Pete. Oh, so for that, what is like what's like? Do you have to go into a shop with your card? What's a bag cost you? Miss Jessica, how are you? We're both doing awesome. Any day we have on this side of the dirt is truly a gift. So we just try to be the best versions of us we can do for each day. That's all. But you can get, you know guys that know guys, right? Oh, that was weird. Did you hear that? Sounds like the dogs are just going freaking bananas up there. Should go and check. Do I have anything really cool to say? Just wanted to say hello. Well, you don't have to think like that, but I'm sure everybody's got something to say. How was your week? Hopefully your day was okay and your week was amazing. 15 gram, 80 government subsidized. You know what I'm talking about. You know. It's Friday and a long weekend, so life is good. That's great. Yeah, any days, and especially if it's a long weekend, that's always awesome too, because sometimes you just need that extra day just to you know what I mean? Ghost. Yeah, ghost. That's what it is. Ghost. Yeah. Mr. P, I think we're on the same page. I think we were all that one guy, that one guy. Remember that one time, Ben? Oh, way back in the day. Yeah. Back of the high school smoke pit area. You know what I mean? But stay blessed, brother Pete. Thanks again for sharing those epic views. And man, we'll talk. And if it's easier than said, let's like at least make an adventure of it. Go and say hello, and you can show me around. And that view is something that Cameras and I would absolutely love. Have a good dinner with your wifey. And a blessed weekend, my friend. You going too, Fred? It's all good, man. I know everybody wants to get on to the weekend. We can shut this one down early too, so don't feel obligated to come and hang out. it's a blessing that you guys got a chance to come in and say hey. I appreciate that. It was up and down. My mother-in-law passed away from pancreas. I chance to see your family and friends. She died surrounded by people. Dude, and that's just so amazing. Like when we have friends and family, like I hope when I go, all you guys just light a candle and just continue thinking good thoughts, because I'm not a bad guy. Kimmers is definitely my best friend, and you guys have helped us become really, really, really good people. So I have literally 5 people in my life, or our lives, that we have. But other than that, everybody else is you guys. So thanks, Pete. BC Gerbs live. Oh, you know, I dig it, brother. I'll light something. Don't. Nicely. You make sure you tip one and smoke one as well, because big smokers in this home for sure. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna shut her down early this, because it's a long weekend. Everybody should go out and enjoy it. So remember to thank Yvette, hug Yvette, appreciate Yvette. For them, if it wasn't for them, this stuff would never ever happen. I appreciate every single one of you. John, it was not you. Absolutely no. No, not at all. No, everybody just needs, it's just, sometimes we have longer ones, sometimes we have shorter ones, and just everybody seems to be going. So I'm not going to keep anybody. But next week we'll rant on and try and be the best version of us. Hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Know that you're very much appreciated and loved. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the evening. Hug cameras for me. Yes, I will, Miss Jessica. And we'll do a video at Matt Stump this weekend for sure, because I need to see him at least two days a week minimum. So for sure. But yes, remember our vets, because if it wasn't for them making of the freedoms and doing their service to have them, we wouldn't be able to do these things. So thank them, hug them, appreciate them. Big ups, be up. Jason Brown, always Mr. Matt. Miss Jessica's here right now. Think positive things for those that lose the ones that we love the most, and know that any day on this side of the dirt is truly a gift. So live the best life you can. Treat everybody like you want to be treated, and life does get better. So probably see y'all in the streams throughout the weekend. If not, we'll see you next week. Stay safe, stay blessed. Know you guys are loved.